What's up, and welcome to the Los Wise Guys podcast. I'm your host, Eslam, aka Rock God of the Sun, accompanied by Dan, Papa Sun Killer, and Dan Emperor Disco. How's it going, fellas?
It's going good. Glad to be back. Another awesome episode. We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
a
Just call it now. We got a great episode, guys.
yeah,
mhm.
like we always do.
Eh.
Um, Thanks for the vote of confidence, Dan. Jesus. Um, all right, so today we're gonna be doing a double topic on Twitch. We'll release it into two episodes on YouTube. So let's just jump straight into it. First topic, Cobra Kai season 6 part 1. So I literally watched the part 1 today, so it's super fresh in my memory. Um it was it was okay for me. Um I feel like there's a lot of when I started watching Cobra Kai, it had already been like the 5 seasons had released, so I kind of binged watched it, and I saw a lot of redundancies in the storylines, which got annoying. And they did the same thing here again. Um, just just a lot of switching sides. Nobody got loyalty, bro. Just everybody switching sides every 5 seconds. So yeah, I guess the ending of part 1 had me a little annoyed. I kind of called it. They foreshadowed it, and it was just very easy to see. The only thing that's keeping my interest right now, spoilers, is what's going to be happening with my man, Mr. Miyagi. What he do? What's the crime he did? So that's pretty interesting. But other than that, everything else is kind of like same from all the other seasons, storyline wise, writing wise. I don't know. Um, it was enjoyable. They're short episodes, so I guess it's not like super dragging, and they kind of end quicker. Trying to mend a lot of relationships, and you know, it is what it is. But that's how I felt about part 1 of season 6, the last season for Cobra Kai on Netflix. We're gonna be getting a part 2 and 3, so looking looking forward to those. Well, hopefully they're better writing wise. Let's see how many team members switch sides throughout part 2 and 3. And let's see what happens.
yeah,
Disco, you want to go
for
next?
real. I'll go next. I'm pretty much on the same boat as you. I felt like the repetition. I really felt it this season, and it was like we're still just training in the backyard, getting ready for this next tournament, and like I feel like that's always what it's gonna be. Like,
Yeah.
um, of course, there's the little intermingling like drama, but like I just don't really care for that. And pretty much at the bottom line, it's just like Eslam said, I just want to learn more about Mr. Miyagi. Like I don't care about the rest of
Yeah.
them.
Um, then,
Spoilers: Cobra Kai never dies.
yeah,
They're just always around. Like Kreese is immortal.
for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, no. I mean, I pretty much feel the same, but not for, like that's Cobra Kai though. Like season 1 to season 6, it's never was a well written show. So it's like I don't come here for that. Like when I go to Cobra Kai, it's kind of just like I look at it almost like it's not a sitcom, but it gives me that sitcom.
Mm.
It fills that void, or it's like it's that more or less that time limit, a little bit longer than a sitcom, but it's just like, hey, I'm in here. This is my junk food. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna enjoy this. And if I want to watch like good storytelling, I ain't going to Cobra Kai. But it's fun. It's junk food. It's just like a fun. Let's go have some fun here. That's really how I look at Cobra Kai.
You
But
know,
you're absolutely right. The whole
that's uh that's an
yeah
interesting perspective. If I look at it through the lens of a um sitcom, then
yeah
it makes sense because
yeah
that's what happens in sitcoms. It's really kind of like the same story. It's like a martial arts sitcom,
kinda
and I
sort
and
of.
I like that. I like that a lot more.
That's the best way to view Cobra Kai, I'd say.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Henry.
Happy
You
birthday,
kind of
Henry.
have to because I'm still stuck on how Miguel broke his back and he's still out there
Yeah,
fighting
it's just
martial
like
arts. You have to really kind of just like
yeah.
overlook some stuff because or else you're gonna be
Yeah,
caught
Johnny
up.
Lawrence is gonna like throw bricks at them and have them jump from one building to another. Like, of course, why
Yeah.
not? Like literally for like
With it.
the entire show, there's one person that makes sense, up until like season 5, where even it's LaRusso's wife.
Yeah.
She's the only person where it's like everybody's fighting. She's like, why don't you just call the cops?
Honestly, bro, I think
What's wrong? Why is everybody so like? Just call the police.
yeah.
And then,
Honestly, that might be like the best description
yeah,
ever. It's a karate sitcom, and once you say that, now I like the show a lot more.
right.
I like it a lot more. It's a karate sitcom, junk food show,
And
and I
also
love
the
It
it.
makes no
nostalgia
sense.
factor, really, honestly. I like that they have all the same actors from the movies. Like
Yes.
that nostalgia factor is honestly, I think, what really
Yeah.
is keeping me.
Yeah. This season introduced a man that's over like 200 years old.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The old
you know,
Korean notes
this
of
is not the show that
Pieces
you think about,
master.
guys.
Yeah.
This is not. You want to see a well-written story? You do not go to Cobra Kai.
Because when she was like, I'm not the master. I'm like, bitch, is you talking about your grandfather that was 90 years old in the flashback?
Yeah, like this man was on his deathbed almost, like in the beginning, back before like the Vietnam War. Like,
Then he
Jesus.
showed up again, 200 years old, like, I'm running this shit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's
shit.
it's
No, yeah, you're right. You definitely kind of have to
that's how
overlook.
you look at Cobra Kai, guys.
that's 100% true because once you look at it through that lens, it just becomes a really
Yeah.
really fantastic fucking show.
I had a great time.
Right up there with like Friends
I had
and
a
like,
great time watching the
you
show,
know.
guys. Yes.
And then you
Season
got to
6
think
part
about
1 was
Cobra
awesome.
Kai's like Korean unit, when Kreese went over there, like this old, sweaty, greasy white guy is gonna come
Yeah.
over here. It's like the ultimate martial arts death
Yeah.
warrior. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Then he
Now
gets
that
bit
you,
by a venomous snake and comes back out. It's like, what's up, guy?
Yeah, he just
I'm gonna
has
give this dagger to this 200-year-old man.
that
hallucinations, and then
Yeah.
he comes out of the cave, the
Yeah.
mystical cave with the snake head, and I'm just like, all right.
So, Henry, Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith are not going to appear in the show, thank God, because they're not part of this universe. But if that upsets you, don't worry, because we do have the Karate Kid movie coming out, where you are going to have the same actor that plays Daniel LaRusso.
Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio, thank you. Ralph Macchio is going to be in a movie with Jackie Chan that is in no way connected to Cobra Kai.
nice,
Just a completely separate thing. So that is going to happen. But no. But we are going to be getting what's her name in the season. I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for it, guys.
okay.
The other Karate Kid.
Yes, okay.
Can't
Yes.
fucking wait.
I guess, yeah. What is it, Hillary Swank?
Hillary Swank. We're getting swanked, guys. And like, why is she going to be there? Does she have any connection other than Miyagi? That's it. That's the only connection.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't care.
You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna roll up with the monks. The monks that trained her.
No, I
bro.
don't. Do you think she still has that pet hawk?
Yeah. I swear, bro, if they don't do this, I'm gonna be highly upset. She needs to roll up with her pet hawk and those monks that are the same age as that fucking Korean martial arts teacher, and then we need to have a geriatric tournament.
Dude, all I know is this: like, you have all these different teams. They're in the Seppai Kaitai. Is that what it's called?
Sekai.
Sekai
Yeah.
Sekai or something. I don't know.
It's the Sekai Taikai.
Sekai Taikai. Thank you.
Yeah.
In the Secret Service. It's like you have all these different teams, and it's just like I'm just waiting for one team where their symbol is a hawk, and it's just gonna be revealed. Oh, that's her team. Like that. I'm just waiting for that.
That would be interesting.
Yeah,
the Miyagi Fang.
Either that or Miyagi's past is somehow related to her, because the whole thing was like he trained her grandfather or some shit like that in the Disney movie Karate Kid 4.
Okay.
And then that was their relation between her and Miyagi. So I'm waiting for that. But no, man, I had a good time. This was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. The shows, after they won their rights to the Sekai Taikai to be able to be part in it, now the three teachers are trying to train the kids. The kids are, trying to mend their relationships because they've been at each other's throat throughout their high school career. I don't know when they ever did homework. It's fucking wild. How are these kids getting into colleges?
MIT.
Yeah, right.
MIT.
So I don't know how these kids are getting into college without doing any of their homework, but they're getting in and they're getting into like top tier colleges,
Yeah.
and while breaking each other's backs and arms and going to juvie and
Yeah.
all this other shit. So honestly, the more you talk about it, the more a sitcom premise makes
Yes.
a whole lot of sense.
Well,
Yeah, it's
apparently
just
Miguel's not gonna go to college because he was supposed to get to the Sekai Tech and he didn't
Yeah.
get in.
Yeah. Think about that. He's going to struggle to get into college because he couldn't beat his sort of stepbrother, but not really,
Yeah,
in this karate tournament with amongst themselves. And so he was going to go to what was it, Barcelona,
yeah, they went to
Yeah,
to
Barcelona.
fight in this deadly tournament
Yeah,
that could potentially kill these children that everybody's okay with.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I love this sitcom, bro. It's fucking amazing. Damn, it literally took one word to turn this whole show around in my head. That's
Makes
wild.
sense now.
Yeah.
It does make sense, Henry.
There was a group
That
called
growth
Eagle
story,
Fang.
bro.
Like,
Kids.
Yeah. Oh my God, Eagle Fan was so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I hated that name so much.
yeah.
It was so dumb.
That
The
was the whole
Eagles,
point.
The
the
Miyagi
Eagles.
thing, though. Did you see that one? That
The
was
what?
funny. Miyagi fame.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
God, Miyagi Fang.
with the little blood drop. Oh God.
That's what, this show is just so freaking ridiculous. Especially when you have Johnny Lawrence where he was gonna get ready to fight Chosen.
Yeah.
And he was like training, and it's like he's buying all these tools. Like, what do you do? Is I'm gonna go train in woods, Rocky Four style. Like this show knows what it is, guys.
Yeah. Also, I love how like Lawrence is still like
The
like
same.
just like a little kid. Like he still has that teenager mentality.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Rocky Four, it's badass. Like
Or
that's
when he tried
literally
to
his
recruit
vocabulary.
everybody, like he forced himself into a job
Yeah.
at Daniel's place, and then he's just like, you know what? I quit. Who's coming with me?
Yeah. I'm gonna start my own dealership.
I need you guys to take a couple of these cars. Meet me down the street.
Oh man,
man.
classic Johnny.
Yo, that shit's hilarious, bro.
It's definitely like a good background show. If you're into it, you're gonna enjoy it really. But like at the end of the day, it's a good like feel good show.
and when Kreese met with Tori, I was like, oh, here we go again.
Yep,
Someone's
she's
gonna
going right
switch
back.
sides. And then like when they had the fight, they stopped it because her mother died. And honestly, that was a really dumb reason for her to switch sides. Like, bitch, you were in there already going. Like you could have took a day off and had the fight again the next time, but no. Like it's just like they're like the most irrational children,
Yeah.
like teenagers I've ever met in my
Once
life.
again, there's one rational adult in these
Yeah.
series, and
Very
that's
true.
Dana Russo's wife. Literally, Lori, I think her name is the only rational person.
God
Maybe
bless her.
Miguel's mom, maybe.
Well, she's too busy being pregnant. So
Well, that, and she was also, with that like guy in Mexico who like murdered people.
Jesus, yeah.
So it's
She
like,
let
you know
her
what I'm saying?
mistake.
It's
A
like
little
it's
little
a
bit
lot.
of sitcom, little bit of telenovela.
Yeah, there's
you
a
know.
lot going on there,
That would be hilarious. What's up, Sox
Oh, man.
guy?
What's going on, Jack?
How's it going?
I love how Stingray is still teaching random kids in the
the
woods.
woods.
Like
Oh,
who the
yeah.
hell's letting them go with that guy? Like
This man just has a bunch of kids in the woods just teaching them karate.
how,
It's fucking
where the
ridiculous.
fucking parents at, bro?
They're watching a karate tournament somewhere, Eslam. That's the only thing that matters in the valley.
What's wrong with the valley? Jesus,
That's
that
all they
place needs
care
to be
about.
quarantined and studied. There's something in the water in
That's
the valley.
all they care about, man. But
There's
I'm telling you.
something in the valley water.
And it's like this thing has been insane since like the beginning. Like you go back to like Karate Kid 3 when the movie that introduces Silver. And it's just like at one point he's just like, hey, yeah, I want you guys to take all these chemicals and dump it in the oceans of this like what he's legit a supervillain from like a cartoon show.
Yeah, with his cigar and evil laugh. Because I remember that from like the flashback they showed, and it was just,
dude, it
was hilarious.
It's so dumb. I love it.
Yo,
I guess that's it for me.
Damn, Danny's tapping out already.
I mean, what is there to say? Like Cobra Kai,
I think we covered it all.
Yeah,
it was only 5 episodes too. They're only a half hour. I feel like we covered all the bases.
We can talk about that. why are they splitting it up this way? I feel like
I
it's
don't
just
know.
stupid.
I don't
That
know.
is true.
Even
I
if they
don't
are
like the
splitting it
momentum
up,
of it.
why not just split up in 2 parts instead of 3? Are we just getting 15 episodes? 5
Yeah, it's
episodes?
15.
You could have done
Yeah,
8 and 7.
it's a Netflix thing. Like, what season are we on in Stranger Things?
Season 5.
Five part
Yeah,
like
And
something
this show's been
part
out for
three.
about a decade. How the hell are we in season 5? The show's been out for about a decade.
cuz they take
Netflix
forever to film shit.
Netflix just has their own rules. That's
They're
the
like
thing.
practically grown up already.
I think seasons 4 and 5 of Cobra Kai were the same year. By the way,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So it makes no sense.
the show doesn't have like a huge like CGI or VFX,
Yeah,
whatever,
you're good.
Yeah.
budget for them to take too long. You know what I mean? It's you write your episodes, you film it. It's all like practical effects if there is any. It's a lot of stunt people, and you're just filming those scenes, and then you edit it and put it out. Obviously, I know that stuff takes time, but
Yeah,
it
you
doesn't
need
take
the
as much
actors.
time.
Like, a lot of the kids are doing other stuff.
Yeah, I
Like,
know Miguel
they're
was in Blue Beetle and stuff like that, and
well, like a couple. I've seen a couple of them in mostly other Netflix related things, but
yeah,
like a lot of them have gone on to do things
yeah,
like the main couple of
yeah,
kids there. So it's
yeah,
like maybe it's something that has to do with that, or I don't
yeah,
know.
probably scheduling and stuff.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any of the kids from really do much stuff for Stranger Things other than Millie Bobby Brown. But
Oh, you're talking. I thought we were talking about the Cobra Kai kids. The Stranger
no,
Things kids. They've done a few things.
I mean, other than like the It movies,
Yeah.
I haven't really seen much of the others. Like I said, other than Millie Bobby Brown.
There's a few, off the top of my head. I can't. I'm there. One of the kids. He was in a movie from the girl who was in it. I mean, not a movie. It was a show, which was like an interesting show where she had like superpowers, and her thing was like if she freaks out, people like explode.
Oh, okay.
So it was like one of the kids from Stranger Things was in that.
The
Like
main
they're
white
in
kid
other
was in
stuff.
a horror movie, but I don't think it
Yeah,
was good.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, right. I
One
forgot
kid's in
about that.
Ghostbusters. It's like they do stuff.
All
You
right.
know,
I
they're
They're
actors.
guess.
around.
I guess it's just not interesting stuff to
Yeah,
me. So,
yeah. I mean,
all right. So, final thoughts about Cobra Kai.
it's dumb
Cobra
fun.
Kia.
It's
Huh?
dumb fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
that's been the thing since like the
I wish you
that's
would have told me this sooner, Dan. I would have enjoyed it a lot more while I was watching it.
yeah. I feel
You
like you're going in there. It's just like, you know what? I feel like watching Citizen Kane, so let me put on Cobra Kai. That's the next best thing, right?
like when you have these profound thoughts, like you need to just send them in the group chat. Like I don't know why you're holding
What am
them
I
to
going to do? I'm
yourself.
just, hey guys, remember,
He's
so don't
gatekeeping.
think into it. Like,
Yeah, be like, hey guys, we about to watch Cobra Kai. Remember, it's a karate sitcom, and enjoy it as junk food. I would be like, oh shit,
yeah,
It
like
makes so much sense.
no.
so. All right. So that's it for Cobra Kai.
Any other final thoughts?
What
I was
I
the
thought you
only
said
person that gave final thoughts.
Disco said his.
Oh, I'm sorry, Disco. What was yours?
Did I? I don't think I
I
said.
don't.
I
No,
thought you
he
said
really
something.
didn't.
All right.
I don't think so. But at the end of the day, I mean, he pretty much captured it. Like,
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
just it's like mindless fun. Like you can't think too much into it. It's just the nostalgia factor, and
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of kids doing karate in the backyard. I mean, it doesn't
yeah.
get better than that.
But the adults fighting over it.
The adults do care way more than they
Yeah,
do.
Jack. Seriously, you need to watch Cobra Kai, even if like you
So
don't. Yeah, go ahead.
no. So Jack, when you are watching Cobra Kai, I need you to remember these wise words from the great Papa Sun Killer. It is a sitcom show about karate kids, and it's just like a junk food TV show. It's nothing like don't pay attention too much about the logic of what's happening. Just enjoy it as it appears on your screen. You know what I mean? So I think if you have that mindset going in, you're gonna love it. I
With
also
all.
don't recommend binging it season after season. I would watch it like one season at a time with like a little break in between.
Yeah.
It'll give a little bit of break of
You
from
watch
that
4 years
monotony.
worth in like 2 days.
Yeah, yeah. So if when you do that, you don't really get the break, and Yeah, so
I mean, one dead giveaway that it's kind of a dumb show is the fact that you have Johnny Lawrence in like episode 1 of the entire series. It looks like they just like picked him up out the 80s and dropped him in modern day.
yeah,
How is this man not evolved? Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, you're right there. Okay, I see where we're going with this. You know, it's
yeah,
like, why is he like this? Why does he not know how to use a cell phone?
yes,
There's no
or a
reason.
computer or
He wasn't
nothing.
frozen in time.
He
He
was living
lived that.
under a rock.
No, he
He
had a
was a
job.
he
He was
was a
hanging TVs on people's walls. He was technically working with technology. Like, how come he didn't know these things?
That is true, but that's sitcom logic,
Time
so
cap.
it is what it
That
is.
really is. It really is though. And that's why you
All of
can't think
Breaking
too
Bad in
much
2
into
weeks
it.
is crazy.
That is a lot.
Yeah, that's stressful. Like
I would be so, like, Jack, I'm sorry that you went through that because a
you're
great show, but I would have just that's too much.
you're a fucking sadist, bro. Like that's a lot of
Ups and downs. It's a roller coaster of emotions.
fuck it. Like my wife and I started watching The Bear, and
Oh,
there were some episodes in that where we're like, all right, we need to take a break for a couple days because
Yeah.
that shit was fucking stressful.
those family episodes. Like
Oh my god, that family episode, bro. We literally took a break for like 2 days after that. We were like, it's just like it was
it
so
was
much.
just
It
so
was just
much. Yeah, so much. Everybody had their own little thing happening in the household. Just like, damn.
it was triggering, bro. Like I felt that shit. It was wild.
You
But
go in as
shout
soon
out
as you
to-
start watching that episode, your blood pressure just starts going up. Like,
I think I woke up the next day and I had a back spasm. Like it was wild. Like I didn't understand what was happening.
Now, when you wanted to watch something just as profound, you said, "Let me turn on Cobra Kai."
Yeah,
oh man,
but profound in the opposite way.
Yeah.
You know what I
Now,
mean?
now you realize.
Yeah.
Before you're like, but the plot. Like,
Yeah.
no, we're not here for that.
No, we ain't here for the plot. We here for the karate. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you for listening to the Los Wise Guys episode. If you like what you hear, follow us on social media, like, subscribe, share, rate, review. Go check out our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. Have a great week.